The Corporate Show, hosted by Jeff Kahn, exclusive to Corp Radio. Tune to the business frequency.
Welcome back to Corp Radio. My name is Jeff Kahn and I'm the host of The Corporate Show. Today's episode is powerful. It's practical, and if you apply it, transformational. We're talking about management versus leadership. Not the theory, not the textbook definitions. This is about what actually works in real terms. Real pressure, real environments. Because here's the reality. You can manage a team and still lose them. But when you lead a team, you unlock something entirely different. So let's get into it. Well, let's start with the hard truth. Most people in leadership positions are actually managing. They're tracking performance, they're following up on deadlines, they're fixing problems, they're holding people accountable, all necessary stuff. But here's the problem. That doesn't automatically create engagement. It doesn't create loyalty. And it definitely doesn't create high performance. So management is about control and consistency, and leadership is about influence and direction. Management says, do the job right. But leadership says, let's make sure we're doing the right job. And if you don't understand that distinction, you're always going to feel like you're pushing people instead of people pulling towards a shared goal. So why does this matter right now? We're operating in a different world today. People don't just want a salary. They really want meaning. They want growth. They want autonomy and respect. And if they don't get it, they disengage quietly or they leave loudly. This is where leadership becomes non-negotiable because you cannot manage motivation. You have to lead it. People give effort where they have to, but they give energy where they want to. And leadership is what creates that shift. And we need energy in our companies. So let's make this actionable. There are 5 shifts that you can implement immediately, today, and move from managing to leading. So let's look at them. Shift number 1, from control to ownership. Stop assigning tasks. Start assigning outcomes. So instead of, here's what I need done, say, here's what success looks like. How would you approach it? Watch what happens. People think more. They engage more. They take responsibility. Because ownership creates commitment. Shift number 2, telling, moving to asking. If you're the one with the answers, with all the answers, you're the bottleneck. So start asking, what is your take, George? What do you think we should do, Gary? What's the risk if we don't act, Garth? This builds confidence and capability. Leaders create thinkers. Managers create followers. Shift number 3, micromanagement to structured trust. Micromanagement kills momentum, but blind trust creates chaos. So here's the balance. Be crystal clear on your expectations, and that starts with you. Agree on check-in points, then step back. Say, I trust you. Let's review the process on Friday. That's leadership. Shift number 4, fixing, moving to developing. Managers fix problems quickly. Now, no, it's there in your blood, in your DNA. You want to fix it. But leaders develop people slowly, but powerfully. Next time something goes wrong, don't jump in immediately. Now, I know you want to. Step back a little bit and ask your guy, what would you do differently next time? Growth happens in reflection, not correction. Shift number 5 is authority changing to influence. Your title might get compliance. You're the manager, you're the boss. They'll comply. But only your behavior earns respect. Leadership presence is built on consistency, integrity, emotional control, very important, decisiveness. And when people trust you, they will follow you. Not because they have to, but because they want to. So let's look at a few real-world scenarios. Let's bring this to life. Scenario 1, deadline missed. Oh, we hate this stuff. Manager says, this is unacceptable. Fix it today before you go home. The leader says, well, we missed it. what caused it, and how we're going to prevent next time, because we can't do it again. But let's get it done as soon as you can, and that'll be great. Let me know. One creates fear, and the other creates learning. Scenario 2, low performance. We've all been around this one. Manager, you need to improve by Friday. Leader says, something's off. Talk to me, Gerald. What's going on? One shuts people down and the other opens them up. So here's the key. Leadership is not about being softer. It's about being smarter. You still hold standards, but you elevate people while doing it. And that is really rewarding as a leader. The edge is that the most effective professionals today are not choosing between management and leadership. They're integrating both. They're hybriding both. They manage the systems, the processes, the performance, but they do lead people and their energy and their direction. That combination, that's where the elite performance lives. So here's your takeaway for this week. Don't try and overhaul everything. Just pick one. Ask more instead of telling. Create ownership instead of control. Build trust instead of pressure. Small changes, big impact. Because leadership isn't a title. It's a choice you make, moment by moment. So if this resonated with you, share it with somebody who leads or wants to lead. And remember, don't just manage the work. Lead the people. Thank you for being with me on this week's edition. And I wish you the very best. Until next time, this is Jeff Kahn. Cheers.